Who's always thinking of the things that we want as women, right? We want comfortable, beautiful jeans. Thank you so much, Ken Downing.
Christian's coming back tonight at midnight. He'll be on air for 2 hours, so tune in later tonight. Christian will be here with us.
Okay, great. Will do. See you later. All right, I'm gonna take a walk. Come with me, my friends. Love, love, love that we are talking about jeans that show off your gorgeous shoes, because we're gonna talk about sneakers. Sneaks that are super duper stylish, but are also vintage, right? That vintage style is back, like that traditional running shoe, but in fashion colors and fashion accents. That's why we love urban sport here at HSN. We love, love, love that we are able to offer you some really cute options for sneakers that also gives you the comfort that you need from sneakers, but it's gonna look so good with all the new items that you purchase with HSN. So this is called Scarlet. She comes in 4 different colors. She's so gorgeous. So we're gonna start right here with this beautiful silver tone. This is called the silver multi, because you can see, and this is what I kind of say is a little bit vintage, is that you get that like suede, multiple fabric tones. Like we're talking about mixed media here. Right next to that is what we're calling black. And you can see that there is, of course, that contrasting sole. Beautiful. Love this contrasting laces as well. We have it in the light blue. I think this is my favorite by far. Ooh, I love that light blue. You're seeing it everywhere, but with really expensive price tags. We're gonna talk about that in just a bit. But last but not least, in the colors, we have the pink multi. That is so much fun. If you're looking for a fun shoe, I think the pink multi is definitely for you. Shannon Fox.
Did you say pink multi?
I know, girl, look at this. She is rocking the pink multi.
Okay.
These are so cute, but I'm gonna tell my friends real fast.
Yeah.
They know they've seen it, right? Shoes like this, designer name, designer price tag.
Oh, yeah.
Here with Urban Sport, you can take this home for that incredible price you see on your screen.
It's
When
never
can you
been
get
that
that?
It's never been that
$39.99?
price before.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, honestly, I had to look this morning, Emily.
I know,
Wait,
me too.
We launched these and they did really well.
Yeah, yeah.
They're actually one of the best-selling silhouettes for J Slides and Urban Sport. J Slides, if you're unfamiliar, is the sister company with Urban Sport. They're actually in all of the high-end department stores with styles just like this one, just like the Scarlet, but they're actually a much higher, at about $100 or $150 to the price tag for the same design, but those are just, the difference is that those are maybe a genuine suede, right? Like a cow suede. This is a soft, subtle luxe suede-like fabric and a luxe nylon. So they're actually really lightweight. And you know, when you get fashion sneakers, if you've ever tried fashion sneakers on, you either have to choose fashion or comfort. These are both. They're actually also really functional. So they're not so heavy like a lot of clunky fashion sneakers, or they call them dad sneakers. They're not nearly as comfortable as dad jokes. They're actually really clunky, right? These have a really nice silhouette. If you do have a wide foot, I would go with a different silhouette. We actually have a couple of different shoes that that have a little bit of a wider toe box. This is not gonna squish your toes by any means, but it is a more of a kind of a sexy, slimmer silhouette.
Yes.
So you can wear these with your suits, with your wide leg jeans, with your denim skirts, with your dresses, and it really does give this kind of update. One of the reasons I wore kind of a plain kind of a color, I wear a lot of bright colors usually, but I just wanted to wear something just kind of, you know, just kind of mellow. Sometimes we have things that are a little bit more earth tone, and then pop it with the sneaker that just makes your outfit. It's just such a great statement. But they are, of course, that great dual layer memory foam inside.
So comfortable,
you can
right?
remove that, right? I mean, you can remove that if you wanted to put in your own insole. Come on, who's gonna believe that this is your orthotic shoe, right? I mean, if you put your own orthotic inside, you could be styling and comfortable and supported as well. I love the multi, that's the one that I'm holding. I'm just in love with that, like a mint green and a pink, and then that pop of kind of peach, a little bit. I know right there it looks red, but it's
almost
kind
like
of
an auburn.
It is, that's a great description of it.
that.
Yeah, like spicy pumpkin latte.
That's it, yes.
Right, perfect for all year round, and then that nice pop of silver. And I like, speaking of silver, that's such a great alternative to white. If you want that white sneaker sort of, I don't know, customizability, I guess, go with the silver, because that metallic is so hot right now.
It really, it's a sheen that like pops the color of the light, which is why I love that it's called the silver multi, because it really does have almost like a rainbowy sheen, but it's not in your face, right? It's very subtle. And I love, 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 of course, if you pop pop this on with a puffer, even in the wintertime.
Oh, sure.
My gosh, you would look so cute. And again, we're talking about this beautiful faux suede, so none of the headache of trying to take care of a genuine suede on a sneaker, because you're gonna wanna do things, you wanna get active. Sizing-wise, we're talking about 6 through 11, am I right?
Yes, and I believe that they're whole sizes, so you're just gonna wanna size up. If you're a half size, for instance, I'm wearing the 9 right now, I'm an 8.5. I could wear it with socks if I wanted to, but because they're whole sizes, you're just gonna size up if you're a half.
That's right. And you're seeing on Rosie. Rosie's just switched into a cute little outfit with her nice vest, and she's wearing it with the black option here. I really like that it's not like white. It's kind of like an off-white.
Yes.
And so you don't really worry so much. Like, I'm always worried about my white shoes.
Right.
I go, oh, they're in a day, they're gonna look a little dingy. This is a cream color, and I've not seen that a lot with shoes, so I kind of love it.
That's a really good point, because if you think about a black tennis shoe, sometimes they're really heavy or clunky, or they put it on a white sole and it's like bright white and dark black, right? This is, I like that you said that it's almost like a grayish kind of color.
Yes,
like it's a little gray, it's a little, They're also really nice and lightweight. They do have a lot of grip, so these are definitely going to be your walking shoes. You don't have to take these off and then put, take these off and then put on your comfy shoes and your walking shoes. These are your stylish all day long shoes. They do have real laces, so if you like just a straight up slip on, you might get something else, but you can actually put bungee laces in this if that's what you're looking for.
I do love that option.
I do too, right? And then it also has a little lace catcher. These are a really nice upscale lace as well. They've got a great texture to them. And then when you talk, I mean, you're giving a great tour of this, Emily, but the cushion on the inside for me is, whenever somebody says, oh, you don't have to wear socks, and I think, really? Like no socks but plus Band-Aids? Like, I'm not doing that, right? Or like a little mini sock or something. These are quite literally no socks necessary, because that cuff, that heel cup is so soft and comfy. So it's cushy, right?
Yes.
But it's also almost like a really soft terry that's gonna be moisture wicking.
That. It is
Isn't
a soft terry.
Yeah. And it's just, so it really is, it's like inviting you to wear it without socks. And then again, you've got that removable double layer insole that you know and love from Urban Sport. And then it's nice and it's substantial. So as you're walking on it, you really feel like you're solid, but then you look down and you're like, oh my goodness. Like, this is such an outfit maker. And people are gonna stop you and comment on your shoes, whether you get this, I wanna call it chambray, this light blue. I know you love that, right?
Yes.
And that the black even has a little, sort of a little rim of silver around. They all have a little bit of a rim of silver. And then that silver multi is such a great white alternative.
Good. I love that. A neutral alternative. Yes. Okay, 901426 is the item number again for Scarlet. Grab her while you can.